Labor rights. I change up the vibe tonight. Because everybody think it's just one bad mind alone we can do. I am a man of God first and foremost. Never forget that. I am here tonight, and I understand that the Prime Minister and leader is on his way with a motorcade that stretches miles. So since I have to go to Portland when I leave here to open a night football competition, I am here early so I can get your attention, because this is a time of serious choice and decision. Everybody knows that I am a proven political strategist. And over the last 13 years, the PNP has gradually lost ground and support in this constituency, while the JLP has consistently gained in numbers. I told the Prime Minister and your candidate, Adrian Peart, that I am not just bringing buses, Wi-Fi, electricity to Southeast St. Anne. I'm coming to bring some truth and some facts to you here tonight. In 2011, the PNP won this seat by 2,697 votes. In 2011, by 4,245. The people overwhelmingly gave their support to one party, but the investment in the people from the party has been non-existent. Everything gets sweeter for them, but things remain bitter for the people in Southeast St. Anne. In 2020, the PNP won this seat by 31 votes, by the skin of their teeth. But more importantly, the JLP was able to get more than 5,000 votes in this constituency, something that was very difficult. Therefore, what I want to say tonight is that I am here to support Adrian Peart. He comes from a very strong political family in Manchester. He comes from a family that is well respected and has served the people of Manchester well. But he has decided to take another course. He has decided to move away from that dynasty and to support the Jamaica Labour Party. And that is very telling, because when you come from that type of political dynasty, that must be a very difficult decision for you to make. But I want to say to him that I have utmost respect for him, because too many people in politics today that are going into politics only want a safe seat. If they don't get a safe seat, they don't want to run. That means they don't have the commitment to spend the time, to invest the time, to win the love of the people. And I want to say to Adrian Peart tonight, I respect you immensely as a youngster who has taken that decision. When I went to West Portland, it was 18 years consecutive of PNP. And I was asked to go there, and I went there. And the rest is history. Because as everybody knows, that West Portland and East Portland, you can tick it off from now. No guy can test that. I want to speak tonight because we have done a lot as a government, and we must campaign on our performance. What I like about what I've heard tonight is we are speaking about our performance and our message. When you listen to the other side, it's pure cascas, personal attacks, and downright nasty gutter politics. We must stay. When they go low, we must continue to go high because we have all the track record to perform on. As a government, we have installed Wi-Fi across all 63 constituencies, including Southeast St. Anne. This was done at Claremont Library, Monique Library in Golden Grove, with others to come. But I want to talk a little about my project that I take so seriously, and that is the rural school bus system. We are allocating more buses to St. Anne than any other parish. Under phase 1, we have 10 buses coming to St. Anne to serve 29 schools. And despite the utterances against the rural school bus system by former Minister and General Secretary Colin Campbell, Michael Phillips, Mark Golding, Damian Crawford, and others, the rural school bus system is a reality, and the first shipment of buses arrived last night. But we know that the opposition does not support the initiative, and they are against it, because whenever the Prime Minister announces a date for Jamaicans to make this very important decision, you must be very aware of what and who you will choose. A government that will continue to invest in Jamaica and develop Jamaica, or a political party that is just power hungry and self-serving. The third term is not a right. I want to make that clear. Everybody talking about third term, third term, third term. A third term is not a right of the Jamaica Labour Party or for the Jamaica Labour Party. A third term is to continue to get the buy-in of the people so we can continue the programs and policies, and we must campaign on our achievements and not the ray-ray and the rah-rah. So as long as the PNP continue to bash the school buses, and we have heard all 3 spokespersons on transport. As I said before, all of them put together still can't come up with one plan that makes sense, or with one credible reason for not supporting this policy, because they don't care about the people of Southeast St. Anne. They don't care about the people of rural communities. They don't care about the people of Jamaica, and that is the difference between us and them. The things that the PNP offers to rural Jamaica is always how they come up and how they view rural communities. They want to use border work and a transport model and call it a rural school bus system. Waste your tax dollars and have nothing to sustain a plan. In 2019, the man that ran against Action Ann in Portland came to Portland with a plan to give away goats, and he was rejected. And I was surprised when I was in Trelawney a few weeks ago and hear the candidate against Marissa Dalrymple advertising that he's going to give the youth goats. I want to make something clear. I have no issues with farming. I have no issues with agriculture. My wife is from a family of farmers. So I support farmers, both in my constituency and elsewhere. But not because you're a youth from rural Jamaica, it means that the only thing you should give them is a goat. They, like everybody else, have aspirations. And what we must give them is good education and give them the opportunity to decide what role and what path they want to take, and stop telling them that the only thing they can do is to farm and raise goats. This government is a government that will give them a chance. Soundman, me nah hear you playing.
All we need is just a chance. Show them what we can do.
So I want to tell you today, because I don't come here for the rare. We are now get set. We pass on your marks. We are get set. The next thing is go. So we must make sure that we are performing and telling the people of our performance and what our commitments are going forward. The rural school bus system, the first phase, will have 100 school buses across all 14 parishes. That will serve 258 schools out of a total of 850 schools. That will serve 324,000 students out of a total of 650,000 students. I am committing here tonight on behalf of the government that this is just phase one. And if given the opportunity to continue, that in 2 years, we will have the 850 schools, 650,000 students served by a dedicated school bus system at a subsidized price, similar to what we do in Kingston. What does that mean? What does that mean? We will charge $50 per trip, 100 Jamaican dollars per day per student. When parents are paying between $300 and $600 a day for one student and can't send the other ones to school because they don't have the money to do so. You tell me, after decades since independence, I am a rural MP. I know what my students have to go through every day to get to school. And when they get to school, they're in no mindset to be able to do schoolwork because they have been abused. Because all they hear is no schoolers, no schoolers. And when they do take them throw them in the back of the van or the back of the vaxi or make them sit down on some man lap. It is a disgrace. But here the worst part. After the PNP has bad-minded our policy, finally, on Thursday, the spokesperson on education come out publicly and say that the school bus system that I am putting in on behalf of this government can't work. And what the PNP is proposing is to abandon it if they are elected. And they are committing 20,000 students a week to give them $2,500 as a subsidy to go to school. Now you tell me, if you have a dedicated school bus system, that is going to transport 328,000 people at a cost of $1.4 billion a year for the bus, for the parts, for the driver, for the service, for the technology. And these people are going to tell you that for the same $1.4 billion, they are going to give 20,000 students $2,500 as a subsidy every week to go to school. You tell me if the 1.4 billion that we are planning to spend is not a far better spend that will benefit 300,000 more people than the 20,000 people. You don't see that they don't have any plan. They don't have any policies. All they do is promise. And even when they promise you, they can't tell you how they're going to finance it. You have a decision to make. And I speak to you tonight to say it's not only us here. Everybody that you come in contact with, preach the performance of this government. Because this government, with a third term, will deliver all the outstanding commitments to the people of Jamaica and make Jamaica prosperous again. So I say, today was a lovely day. I wake up and I feel sweet whole day. Because we take off 63 JUTC bus off of the wharf and 25 school bus, the first 25. And when I see them line up, I say, I'm going to give them bus after bus after bus after bus after bus. I'm going to make them dream about bus from now till election. And I'm going to tell you more. We just don't talk, you know. We act. And within the next 3 weeks, you are going to see those buses. Those 100 buses, school bus, through every nook and cranny, all the 100 routes that they will be traveling. We are going to test them on it so people can see them, feel them, touch them, and know that this government don't make promises, this government make commitments, and we live up to our commitments. So, let me say something to you tonight. I have always heard that empty barrels make the most noise. So when the PNP making the noise, I don't watch the noise. I watch the sale. I watch the results. This government is delivering results in every sector at the same time, and we have statistics and results to mash up every lie, every propaganda that the PNP can come with. So the only thing left for them to campaign on is to protest and to show them bad mind ways. I want to ask the PNP, how you red eyes, sir? How you mischievous, sir? How you bad mind, sir? Run the music.
Oh, your bad mind, sir. Glasses, boy, oh, your bad mind, sir.
Tonight, I want to show you something. You see this shirt, yeah? It says, we born bad mind. We born bad mind.
Scooby! Away! On my job! Run for cover! Save your mama! You're too bad mind! 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 You're too bad mind!
You know what? You know what? You know what my hat say? You know what my hat say? My hat say anti-bad mind. And you know what it say on the side? Clean heart. Let me tell you something. Bad mind is something you're born with, you know. You're born with it. Bad mind worse than sickness. You know why? Bad mind can't treat and it can't cure. I'm going to read something for you. Because I want every Jamaican understand that they are voting in this election for clean heart, good heart, and bad mind. So this morning, I go up on Google because I want to tell the Jamaican people what bad mind mean. And you can be the judge. We're not asking you to say who is bad mind, you know. Because you have bad mind in your family, you have it in your friend, you have it in your politics, you have it everywhere. Bad mind is a Jamaica patois term that generally means jealousy or ill towards someone's success or possessions. It describes a state of mind where someone harbors negative feelings such as envy, resentment, or malicious intent towards another person's achievements or good fortune. It can be seen as a form of social pathology in Jamaica culture, where individuals may try to sabotage or undermine the success of others. At its core, bad mind is about being envious of what another person has, whether it is material possession, relationships, or accomplishments. Now you tell me if you understand what bad mind mean and who is bad mind by virtue of this. When PNP can say that the Morant Bay Urban Center is a ribbon cutting opportunity, when the leader of the opposition and the PNP refuse to give credit to anything that the Jamaica Labour Party do, what you call that? When crime is down at its lowest level, and you don't want to give credit to neither the government or the police, what you call that? My brothers and sisters, and to all those who are viewing, I want to say to you, very simply, that I take this election very seriously, because we are at a crossroads, and we must convince the people of Jamaica to make the right choice. Bad mind is not today in 2025, you know, because people memory short. You forget what they do with Andrew when he's with him house in 2016? You forget who was the leader of the opposition then? Who it was? And the son, a bad mind, the school bus, and him is a rural MP, and his students and his parents will benefit from it. What do you call that?
Hello, bad mind. Good morning. You say you never did want to me wake up. We keep talking.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as I come down, this government campaigns on performance. We choose Jamaica. The economy is stronger and more resilient because we choose Jamaica. You would have seen today in the newspaper where the latest polls show that Andrew Holness has gained 3 points in popularity and favorability over Mark Golding. 37.6%, plus 3 points from the last poll. Golding has dropped 5.7 points from the last poll. The PNP and Mark Golding has been on the campaign trail for 2 years. None of Mark Golding led PNP. And I'm going to tell you why. Up to now, we don't know Mark Golding's status of his citizenship. He took 2 years to tell us that he was a British subject. He has told us that he has renounced. We have not seen any evidence of it. Yet today, we still can't see a birth certificate. That to me, is something that Jamaica must take note of. When somebody is seeking to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica, he must be transparent and he must be clear. And the fact of the matter, if he can't come clean to you, the Jamaican people, on that, you must decide who you are going to trust. And I say today, and make a call on Mark Golding again, now that an election is nigh, come clean and tell Jamaica your status and show us the proof. I did it. And I was just a member of parliament. You are the leader of the opposition. And you deserve no other thing than to come clean and do so. So I say to you tonight, my brothers, my sisters, we are on the track.
We're on a mission to live.
I will end. Last time when I was in Clarendon, I said, sound man, when I leave the stage, I tell you play my tune, you know. But that time now was in Clarendon. I'm in St. Anne. I'm in a different mood tonight. I'm in a holy Christian mood. Sound man, run the song.
I'm not afraid of tough shots. And bars when you see me, I'm a broke guy.
Play my song. Goodness of God.
I'm a broke guy.
Goodness of God. Hey! Let us ask God to guide us through this election, to keep us safe, to keep us focused,
For your
to
mercy
keep us
never fails.
honest, and that the people of Jamaica
I've been
will make the right
held in
choice
your hand.
and choose Jamaica, choose
From the
Andrew
moment
Honis,
that I wake
and choose the Jamaica Labour Party
till I
to
lay
continue
my
to
head.
move us
Oh,
from
I
poverty
will sing
to
of
prosperity
the goodness
and burn bad mind.
of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. Hey! 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. Oh yes you have. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, oh Lord.
I wish for everybody to be safe tonight. Get home safe. Drive safe, the drivers that are taking you home, and for those who are driving your own car. And I leave you with one last thing. We don't need to allow them to draw us out. As the time moves and the momentum builds, you are going to see desperate acts. Do not allow them to draw you out. Do what you need to do to keep yourself safe and walk them out, because they know, based on the polls today and the momentum that I am seeing, we will continue to campaign on our performance, and that is enough to take us to victory whenever the date is called. God bless you. Continue to work hard. Remember, serve the people and they will serve you. Love the people, they will love you. Respect the people, they will respect you. Defend the people, and they will defend you. That is the key to success for every candidate that is running on the Jamaica Labour Party ticket. Follow that, and your victory is assured. God bless you. Thank you. And God bless Adrian and his team. Shower labor rights.